Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome back, guys and girls. So today I think we could take a look at something else, because on your currency, on Great British Pound, price mostly stands at the same area. So we already have discussed everything that is possible around these levels. Now we need just to wait and see what will happen. Besides, yesterday, as you know, Roger has put the update on the euro as well. So mostly he agrees with the views that we discussed in our weekly report and what we said about support on the daily and the weekly chart. And today I think that we could take a look at the Australian dollar, because it really was a long time since we have taken a look last time on Aussie, and some changes also here stands in place compares what we saw last time when we have taken a look at it. Just to remind you, in general, we talked about possible deep retracement on the Australian dollar. Even to keeping fundamentals aside, from the technical point of view, market was standing a long time on a bearish downward tendency. And that's actually the first upward rebound starting here, somewhere in November, December. And when market shows the first upward reversal, the overall bearish momentum still exists in the market, and it's pressing on the price, forcing it to move and show deeper retracement. That's just the technical moment, how markets works. Probably behind of these possible retracements, some fundamentals will be, and I would suggest currently that probably they will be somewhere from United States, as we come in really tough time. Actually, guys, recently my friend in Chicago has sent me the mail. He's a broker in a large brokerage company in Chicago, so he said, be prepared to the bumpy ride. So probably they have expect something. Actually, he mostly trading futures, not the stocks market, but on the futures, and it seems that they suggest something. Maybe they have some information. So that's where it should be really serious. But anyway, even from technical point of view, possible retracement here is actually exists. So that's monthly chart, by the way, in Australian dollar. Initially, we thought that will be a bit early, because here we had confidence resistance area from the minor levels, from that one and that one. But market, as you can see, has moved slightly higher and reached the major resistance, 74.45. That's like marked with the large M letter, because it's actually starting right from the point where the downward action has accelerated. It's very important view level. And now it stands at 30% retracement. And take a look. And now it's not a really long time till the end of the September. Market is forming the bearish reversal month. So this is a significant issue, and in the longer term perspective, within the perspective of a few months, this technical picture suggests some downward continuation. That comes from the different, as you now see, different reasons. First is reversal candle itself. Second, it's first reversal swing. That also suggests existence of the momentum here. All this stuff suggests some deeper retracement. That's what we see on the monthly chart. Currently, market stands in the important resistance level. On the weekly chart, that retracement probably could be triggered, maybe some Jordan application, because overall price action here, guys, stands not bad, and actually we could treat it as the thrust, because on this way up, market shows no close below the 3x3 moving average. So overall thrusting action not very fast, but it's stable and gradual, and that probably could be treated as that thrust that's suitable for Jordan application. At the same time, here we have to exclude the possibility for the Brent bottom, because market already shows first close below 3x3, and if you plot the result, you will see the result stands right here, right between the price and the first level where the bread body could happen. And this is the first reason. Second reason is we still suggest possible deeper retracement. It's more logical to suggest here some double repo sell or something of that sort. So it means that market could return it back up, maybe even form the new top here before reversal and then shows the deep retracement. Of course, market could just gradual dropping lower. That's also possible. But since we're discussing some possible Napoli patterns, that's also the things that we could keep an eye on. So the pullback here is really also possible. And bread body hardly will take place in the current circumstances. Besides, the double repo is more suitable for suggesting of the deeper retracement, because this is short-term reversal pattern, and deeper retracement based on the double repo it's more logical. Trend also has turned bearish here, as you can see on the weekly chart. On a daily, the reversal that we have discussed previously and waiting for a long time, actually that was the point where we started to wait it, but market has climbed slightly higher and only now started this action. Well, you can see this action has started, and now market stands in the situation where really create the good background for a possible pullback. Maybe right from this point, the second part of the weekly double repo could start. Because take a look what we have. We have ABC top XOP has not been quite reached, and I suppose that this is due oversold levels. Market, you can see creeping in oversold, dropped in the oversold area. Doesn't let it to reach the XOP, but probably it will be reached sooner or later. And here is a big fib levels cluster, so you could see the first confluence. But also, guys, if you plot the levels from this level, for example, from this point, you could see another confluence, and in this case, XOP will be not from this level, of course, from these higher levels. You can see that market already hits the confluence. So here we have three levels actually, from this low, from that, and this one that stays very tight to each other, and all they stand around this 618 support, creating multiple confluence support level. So here is XLP stands inside of this range. So this agreement, daily oversold, and confluence support. So very good potential for scalp buy trade. So if you're trading on intraday charts, that could be a good area to consider possible bullish reversal patterns and taking the short-term long trade, because potentially, as we said on the weekly chart, that could be case of the double repo. In this case, market could return it back up to the previous top. It's also possible. At least here some pullback to the 618 level probably will happen. So that's what we have on the daily. Finally, on the intraday charts, this downward action looks like very great thrusting price behavior, and you could consider for a few patterns here. That's again, here we have the confluence 71.33, 71.50, but if you plot from this minor reaction point, you will see that we have even earlier confluence resistance around major 30% level. How better to use this? You need to calculate extensions on the hourly and lower time frames and see where the objective point stands. If objective point coincides with this high standing level and stands closer to this confluence, then you should use these levels. If it stands slightly below and before this level, it would be better to use this level if you suggest taking the short position and take the entry to the downside. So as you can see, a lot of stops for trading. Here's XOP, by the way, that we have on the daily chart. What does it mean? It means that current pullback probably temporal, and market should later to show another dive here to complete the XOP. That is, well, very important moment. Very rare. Market left behind important targets. So keep in mind this if you plan to take the long position here. Scalp traders trade on intraday charts. You could consider, for example, brand body sell somewhere from this level, or that look like or as a brand body, because market actually already shows the third close above the 3x3. It will not be the perfect bread and butter, but this is the level where theoretically some minor return back could happen. Bull traders who plan to take the long position on the daily chart, you could wait for a clear bullish reversal patterns right around the conference. If you would like to take position right now, of course you could do it, but in this case you need to place fire stop to exclude chance your just occasional washout on if market will reach the XOP. That's why on the daily chart you will have to place stops somewhere below the conference. So that choice is up to you how better to do. Either wait for a pullback, reaching on the XOP and then plan the trade, or take the more risk but place stop anyway below these lows. But in general, that area that you could consider for taking the long position on a daily chart. And later on the weekly chart also some signals probably will be formed. So you can see situation Australian dollar looks really interesting. Lots of trading stops here as well. So let's keep watching and see what will happen in the nearest term here.